everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a little bit of an announcement. We are a military family, as you guys may know, so we have moved and rented for many years. We're waiting to see what we wanted to do as far as the plan is after my husband finishes his tour where we are, and we decided that we want to stay. So we are building a house. Yes, I'm so excited. I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, and it just had to get to the point where we weren't moving anymore and we're financially stable enough to do it, and we finally are, and it's so surreal. So I'm going to give you a quick backstory as to how this came about, and then I wanted to kind of go through the process, what we've been doing so far, in case you are looking at building a house and you're curious about what is involved, or what we went through anyways with our experience, and maybe that'll help you kind of like navigate your journey as well. So I also wanted to continue sharing this journey with you guys on YouTube and Instagram, also just to keep a record for my own family, so then later on down the track we can watch it and kind of see what we went through and everything. It's going to be kind of fun, it's going to be interesting. This is all new for both my husband and I. We've never done this before, as I said. So yeah, so quick backstory. So about a month or so ago, we went to a housewarming for a friend of my husband's who he works with. It was in a new neighborhood, a new building up neighborhood. And we walked into his house and we knew that he just built it in November. And we were looking around and we both went, oh my gosh, this is so nice. It's such good quality. And then the neighborhood is about 15 minutes away from where my husband works. So that's a bonus. It's a country area, which, you know, I'm okay with because I like the quiet. I don't necessarily want to be in the middle of a busy area anyways. And as I said, it's close to my husband's work. It's close to DC. It's easy to get to down south to Virginia Beach if we wanted to, you know, drive to visit his parents. And there are some really nice people around the area that we know already. The schools aren't bad because we'd already looked into it, because we were planning on living on base when we first moved here, and we'd already looked at the schools, so we already knew the schools were good. We talked about it when we got home. We're like, maybe we should go and look at like the display home and kind of talk to them, because do we want to stay here? Let's just make a decision. Let's make a decision to stay, because this, you know, there's heaps of work here for you. There's work for me. The kids like living here. Virginia's not too bad, right? So anyways, so we went to the estate and we looked at the display home, and the display home was really beautiful. We talked to the estate agent who works there, and she gave us some information. She gave us some house designs that they offer in the neighborhood. So it is a house and land package that they do there. And we went home and we spent like 3 or 4 nights just going through all the house designs, picking one that we like, and things like that. And we decided to go ahead and try, you know, to build there. There are 4 phases in the new community. This phase 1 had already been filled up. Phase 2 had a few lots left. And then phase 3 hadn't started yet. And she said they may start it at the end of November. However, she wanted to let us know that there is a price increase every time that they go to a new phase because of materials and everything like that, which was like $8,000. So when we were deciding if we did want to do it, when we wanted to do it, we thought, well, don't really want to spend $8,000 to $10,000 extra just because it's going to phase 3, and who knows when that's going to be ready. And I was trying to time it correctly with our lease when it ends here. And I've wanted to get out of renting for so long that I'm like, you know what, let's just try. So we ended up going with a lot in phase 2. There are only a few left, but that's okay, because the one that we chose, we like. It's a very flat lot of land, which I'll put a picture up here so you can see. And it's going to be very easy to build on. It's already cleared out. We don't have to wait for them to clear the trees and all that stuff out. So that's the one we chose. Okay, so we went in to see the estate agent, I think, the next weekend after we'd looked at the display home, and we sat down with her and we went through a lot of things that we knew we wanted in the house. She had sent a list of options that they have, you know, like like the different types of or levels of countertops or flooring, or the different packages for the kitchens and all that kind of price thing. So we'd already gone through that and kind of picked out of that list what we wanted. And so we sat there for, it was like 2 hours and added all these things on. As we were going, the price of the house slowly ticked up because things that you think that are included in when you build a house are not necessarily included. For instance, biggest thing that I noticed was flooring, okay? So what came standard with the house was carpet, and you had to, if you wanted the extra padding, you had to actually pay for extra padding. Carpet and lino in the like bathrooms and laundry and things like that. We're like, oh, okay, well, no, not. We kept the lino in the laundry. That's it. Everything else we went with tiles for the bathroom, master bathroom, and the main bathroom upstairs. And then we went for hardwood floors all downstairs. Like when I say downstairs, main floor, except for the study, which is on the main floor, which is going to be a bedroom for my oldest, because we have, 5 children, we have to fit everybody in. So that was carpet, but and then there's hardwood up the stairs, hardwood down the hallway on the second floor, and then all the bedrooms are carpeted, except they will have the extra padding underneath, because she said, I really recommend you do that because it makes a huge difference. So the padding cost extra, the hardwood cost extra. There's no light fixtures in the bedrooms here in America. In Australia, they put light fixtures in. They don't do that here. So you either have to pay for a light fixture or you plug in lamps. So we went with light fixtures, so that was extra. There are different levels of, as I said, granite tops for the kitchen and the bathrooms. And so you had to pick what level you wanted for that. You could have the basic, the standard that was included, or if you went one level up, it was more. The cabinetry had different levels as well for the kitchen. Any extra lighting, like we put recessed lighting in a lot of the rooms downstairs. Like we took out the chandelier out of the dining room because we were going to make that into a little media room for the kids instead, because who uses a dining room? Who has formal dining parties? Well, we don't, because we have so many children. So we put recessed lighting in there. We put recessed lighting into the living room, which we're going to make into a study, and more recessed lighting in the kitchen because they had 4. I'm like, that's not enough for the kitchen's ginormous. Our living room is a 2-story, I don't know how many feet, but it's like 2 stories. So it goes all the way up and there's a void that you look down from the top, and that's what sold us on that house. So of course you see in the pictures or in the videos that they have of all these beautiful extra, and like all that is extra. Even like the window, we put a window up at the top of the fireplace, which actually the fireplace comes with the place, which is kind of interesting, but everything else is extra. And then we took out and added things. So it was a process, and as we changed things, the price went up. I think the biggest thing we added on a morning room on the back of the house, which I'll put the floor plans, just basic, not our actual floor plans, but just a basic kind of idea, so you can see what kind of floor plan we went with. So we had to go back and make, final adjustments to what we wanted on the prospectus. It's called a prospectus. We did want to take out the master bathroom tub and put our own clawfoot tub in. However, they won't do that now. We got a message back yesterday saying we can't remove the tub. And I'm like, but you can put there's an option for a standalone tub in, I don't know. So now we have a corner tub, and to change it to a standalone tub is like $6,000. So we're like, yeah, no, because we're out. We're done. We can't add or change anything else. We're at our maximum. That's it. So they did send us drawings of everything. So it's all the measurements, and it's very surreal. So this whole process usually takes 6 months. We'll have a colors appointment in about 3 months' time, where you go and you choose what color granite, what color, it's basically colors of things, like the cabinet colors you want, the outside of the house color, like what siding we wanted. We were thinking of doing a different elevation where we had like a stone, but that was like $11,000 more. We're like, no, the whatever comes with this one is fine, because in the end I'm like, we can't add any more, we're done. But yeah, so that colors appointment will probably be around November, because we had to move back our completion date to line up with our lease. Normally our house would have been ready in January. However, as I said, we had to move it back. We told them we could do like April, kind of May frame. So which lines up perfect with school here. I mean, who knows if they'll end up going back to school anyways, but if they do, they can at least finish out the year here, and then we can have summer and the new house, getting everything set up, and then they'll start at their new school in August next year. So that's where we're at right now. We have the drawings. We had a second set of drawings sent to us with some changes that we made from seeing the first ones. And then we're just waiting for our colors appointment. And then we get to do a walkthrough when they've put the frames and everything up to make sure that there are PowerPoints and everything where we want them. Then after that, I think there's another walkthrough when they're done. And it's just, so my husband signed like the 20 pages of loan documents. It's a process. It's exciting, a little overwhelming, but mainly just because we've gone through so much in our lives together. We've moved countries twice. We thought we were going to stay in Australia. Now we're back in America. And now it's just all coming full circle and we're back where we started. So Virginia is where I gave birth to all three of my boys. So how weird is that? So we went right back and in this area, like the hospital's literally like 40 minutes up the road. So it's very strange, but it's very exciting. So I wanted to share that with you guys. And I am going to share the journey with y'all. If you want to watch, that's great. If you don't, it's okay. I just thought it would be a fun thing in case there are some people out there who are interested. So yeah, so yay, new house. I'm so excited. Okay. All right, guys. So that's all I wanted to chat with you today about. And yeah, so I will keep you updated. I will put my Instagram link down below, so because there's probably pictures and stuff there that I will be posting up in case you want to follow there as well. I will see you next time with the next update. All right, bye guys.